And the bass keeps running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, and the bass keeps running, running, and running, running.
Hello and welcome to this London Now update. I'm Jo Ankier. The first medals of the 2012 Olympic Games have been awarded. Hello and welcome to the Caribbean island of St. Martin for the 32nd Heineken Regatta. Hello and welcome to London Now. I'm Jo Ankier with Russell Barwick. Well, day 6 was a great day for Great Britain. Out of 18 medal events, Team GB featured heavily, taking a 1-2 in the canoe slalom, a gold in the double trap shooting, a silver in the judo for Gemma Gibbons, and Sir Chris Hoy and Team GB taking victory in the velodrome. I'm Jo Ankier with the Tennis Channel Court Reports. The United States begin their 2013 Davis Cup campaign this weekend against Brazil in Jacksonville, Florida. Sam Querrey kicks things off for the red, white and blue against Thomas Bellucci, with John Isner and Thiago Alves rounding out day 1. Well, let's get into the week ahead. We've got a great week ahead of us. And let's start by looking at some of the Aussie and Kiwi athletes, potential medalists. Skate, one of your favourite sports. Any big names spring to mind? So Travis, a solid result, but probably not quite what you wanted. Tell me what happened out there.
Not even close, but I mean, we just weren't able to put a blazing fast lap, for seating.
How does it compare for you, especially when you think about the technical side of it, getting behind the wheel versus behind the handlebars of a BMX? How difficult is it for you to come off winning a gold yesterday in a completely different discipline and change your focus, not celebrate and come here and regroup?
It's tough, just because the competition's there. Just like when I get on the vert ramp, I know what I'm up against.
Well, Robbie, it's great to see you injury-free this year, enjoying yourself out there. How do you rate your performance?
Based on what I could do, probably like, I don't know, 85% or so.
How hard is it to distinguish yourself out there doing only a whip? Because we're used to seeing you do such crazy stunts.
Yeah, they told me if I tried any tricks I was going to get disqualified.
Okay, one life expectancy question.
All right.
Okay, can you compare, if it's possible, racing in a nationwide race to jumping out of a plane with no parachute? Watching that every time makes me feel sick. How do you compare the two?
No, for sure. I mean, it's all about competition. Doing things first. Being the first one to push yourself further. Go jump higher.
Back at the Team Oracle base, grinder Shannon Falcon gave me some inside information on the intense training and fitness regime these sailors go through to be here competing at the America's Cup.
My fitness has had to change to a much more sort of high-intensity interval training.
At this year's America's Cup, the conversation has been dominated by talk of the super-fast AC-72s that seemingly fly across the water. So what's it all about and how does it work? Well, I'm here on the beautiful bay with Kai Lenny, professional kite surfer for Red Bull. Now Kai, you had a very special experience here with one of the AC-72s. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I was lucky enough, a few months ago to be able to race against one of the AC-72s.
This regatta is not just about the Olympians and the world-class sailors, it's also about inspiring the top sailors of the future. And I'm on board one of the regatta's 2 young sailors' boats, Moondance. This crew of 8 high school students took up sailing only weeks ago and they're getting ready to compete for the first time ever. So we've just left the lagoon and we're making our way over to the start of the race. We've got 21 crew members on board today. That means our pit guys, mast guys, the trimmers, the helmsmen, the tacticians, and of course a few of us as well. 79 countries we have taking part here this morning. Beautiful conditions here in Miami and scenic views to help them along the 26.2 mile course. Let's send it over to Coach GP out on the course. Oscar Pistorius made history here in London, becoming the first amputee athlete to compete at an able-bodied Olympics. Later in August, he competes in the Paralympics, and I asked him what he was expecting. Now, you have had to go through more than most athletes to reach an Olympic Games. What have you had to overcome just to get here? The Australian-based 2-division world boxing champion Vic Darchinyan aims to add another belt to his impressive career as he takes on WBA bantamweight super champion Anselmo Chimito Moreno on December 3rd at the Honda Center, Anaheim, California. I'm here with Australian boxer and 2-time world champion Michael Kostidis. Michael, a tough battle for Vic there. What were your impressions of the fight? You've chosen to fight Zab Judah. He's an experienced guy. He's also ranked below you. Yeah. So why did you choose to take this fight? What's there to gain?
Well, to gain. There's a world title to gain.
The Oklahoma Thunder came to Los Angeles to face a Clippers team with a point to prove. Tony, currently one of the best, if not the best, forms we've seen of you, absolutely leading the Spurs in the absence of Manu Ginobili. Your average is up by 20% from last year. What do you attribute to this impressive run of form? Where has it come from? 19 points against Boston, 12 of which in the last 7.5 minutes of the game. What's it like to know that you can shoot against the big teams? So I'm with NBA champion JJ Barea. Now JJ, how does it feel to be back in Los Angeles, Lakers town, where you took them down, but this time it's your town tonight? How does that feel? Now, lots of interesting things going on with SoccerNet Press Pass at the moment. Some big teams coming in this month in their preseason. Real Madrid, Man United, Man City. Do you think that's good for soccer over here in the United States, given that it's in the middle of their season? Now, with a 5th place finish last season and a meeting with Chelsea in the FA Cup final, the Toffees are not a side to take lightly. Ahead of their visit to the Bridge this Saturday, here's a lowdown on David Moyes' side. So after a memorable few days, let's take a look back at some of the standout moments from our competitors from down under. Philco, well, congratulations on silver, but that was heartbreaking. Your thoughts, what happened there?
Man, I knew Nate had some good tricks and his game plan was to sit right behind me.
It's slightly heartbreaking after getting silver here last year, but obviously you're a huge crowd pleaser. Your extensions are something out of this world. Did you used to be a gymnast? How do you bend like that? And not forgetting Levi Sherwood, the rubber band man. Well, it's going to be an epic week here in Los Angeles. I look forward to bringing you all the action from the 2013 Los Angeles X Games.
And the bass keeps running, running, and running.